Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, and especially for the last video. Thank you so much for your, positive energy, positive vibes, and comments. I really do appreciate them. This is something that's really a part of like what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing with my life, what I'm supposed to be doing, with my energy. I guess a part of my mission, if you want to say. And I think just because I've been thinking about a lot of things in terms of what I'm doing with my life and where I want to put my energy, um, sometimes the negative comments just like make me question things like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But thank you so much for the positive comments. I really do appreciate that, and feel the energy through your words. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. This is going to be a reading for how the Divine Masculine is viewing the Divine Feminine. I wanted to just do like a quick check-in to see what's going on. I feel like I haven't really looked at that directly in a while. Like I tend to look at what's going on with the Divine Masculine, and then obviously through that we get information on how they're seeing the Divine Feminine, but I just want to look more directly. I'm going to use my Tarot Sexual Magic deck as the kind of primary deck here, and then pull in some other decks that I have to the side. And probably over the next month or so, you'll see me start to incorporate some other decks because I'm getting some more. So I'm excited to share this with you as I start kind of playing with them more and seeing, how they feel and what's the best way to use them. So let's look at how the Divine Masculine is seeing the Divine Feminine at this time. Okay, first card that came out is the Knight of Pentacles. So you see the guy, he's right behind the woman, and he's like pouring the wine into her mouth. I feel like he sees the divine masculine is seeing the Divine Feminine and is like, oh my gosh, I just want to touch her. I just want to like indulge in her. I feel like the Divine Masculine may even want to take control a little bit and just like ravish himself or ravish her, and really enjoy that type of physicality, especially towards the Divine Feminine. In the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So I feel like the Divine Masculine may be feeling lots of sexual energy. So if you've been feeling that, it's likely your Divine Masculine. Feeling lots of sexual energy, feeling really drawn and really like cannot get the Divine Feminine out of their mind. So let's get another card. Divine Masculine. So we have the Death card for how they're seeing the Divine Feminine. I feel like they're seeing that the Divine Feminine has transformed, that the Divine Feminine has stepped into their Divine Feminine energy, has stepped into that kind of higher version of themselves, and is like they not that they don't compromise, but they're not taking any BS. Like if you don't work in their lives, again, I picked this up on Friday, if you don't work in their life, if you're not for their highest good, then they're more than willing to like remove you from the situation because they're not messing around basically. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands, so specifically around commitment, about who they're giving their energy, especially from a physical point of view. Divine Masculine is being like, if I don't come the correct way and I'm wanting to have this Four of Wands, this kind of sexual, fun, playful, passionate energy with my Divine Feminine, and I don't do it the right way, or I'm not abiding by, like honorable or like whatever my Divine Feminine is needing, then they're going to cut it out. They're not going to have it. It's like, yeah, they're going to want the passion with you, but they'll be willing to, cut ties where they need to cut ties. And then the last one is the Seven of Wands. So you see in this one, you know, they're hugging, but he looks almost like sad. And we have the like lizard or salamander in the at the bottom of the card. So I feel like with this, divine masculine is seeing the divine feminine. They're thinking about the divine feminine, you know, despite the other people they may be around. There may be someone, I don't want to say like a temptress or someone tempting the divine masculine, but there are options available in the divine masculine's life, and they aren't seeing them as someone they want to be with. They're thinking about the divine feminine instead. Now, having said that, if we go back to the Death card, like I mentioned, divine masculine is seeing the divine feminine as someone who's leveled up, as someone who's not going to take any type of low level, you know, any type of behavior into their life. So I feel like they're seeing these parts of the divine feminine, maybe even comparing the divine feminine to the other people that are in their life, whether this is just people flirting with them or people that they are dating in some type of relation with. They're making that distinction between their divine feminine and the other, you know, if you're whatever your sexual orientation is, person that you would be attracted to in your life. So let's get some more cards on these to see what these are about. And I do want to say, I definitely feel like the divine masculine is like feeling super attracted towards their divine feminine. So I know I've been feeling a lot of sexual energy from his divine masculine recently. So if you've been feeling that as well, I feel like that is what this is coming from about the divine masculine thinking about this. Yeah, so first cards we have Six of Swords and the King of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So like I said before, I feel like the divine masculine's wanting to come in and like ravish and like just touch and feel everything with the divine feminine. They're wanting to go and like I think I may have said, I feel like this is almost like in a, I don't want to say controlling way, like they want you to do certain things divine feminine, but in a way where they want to like take control, where they want to be in charge a little bit, just because they're like, I feel like they're imagining things they want to do with you, basically. Like they want to be in control that way, in a sexual way, in terms of their desires. So I feel like with the Six of Swords and King of Swords, they're wanting to come to you so that they can kind of engage in this type of situation. Now the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So again, you know, you may be at a distance from your divine masculine right now, or they may be at a distance from you for whatever reason, but they're wanting to come towards you. They're wanting to kind of speak their truth and, you know, say their spiel or whatever to you, but they're also wanting to come in and say what exactly it is that they desire with you, what it is that they want to have with you. Sorry for all the background noise. There's loud cars driving by a lot today for some reason. Yeah, Justice card. They're wanting to say their spiel. They're wanting to give you the justice, give you the answers, give you the honesty that you deserve. And then they're also wanting to say what they want to have with you, what they want to do with you. And there we have it again, Knight of Swords. They're wanting to communicate to you a lot. So, you know, I feel like some people may be receiving this communication soon if you haven't already. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed. They may be coming towards you. They may be getting things balanced. Ten of Wands reversed. Three of Wands upright. And the last card, Two of Wands reversed. So yeah, divine masculine may be in the midst of like making those final decisions so that they can come towards you, making the final decisions. of saying what they want to the universe, and then saying, okay, I'm just going to balance this out now. I'm going to say what it is I don't want, but I'm also going to say what it is that I do want. I'm going to say, acknowledge my mistakes, and then say what it is I desire with my Divine Feminine. So if we go to the next card, which is the Death card. So like I said, I feel like Divine Masculine is also seeing the Divine Feminine as someone who is not going to settle for less, is not going to settle for, what it is that they isn't in their highest good, what it is that they don't deserve. They're seeing you as someone who has kind of evolved, as someone who has changed and can make tough decisions that maybe they were able to convince you out of doing before. And then we have the Devil card. Bottom of the deck, the Judgment card. You're able to end the struggles that you were having before. You're able to end and overcome the things that were maybe tempting you, drawing you off of your course of what you were doing. You can make those decisions now, and you're kind of like cut and dry about it. You have this, what is this, a sickle, this blade thing. It's like you're able to see when something's been going on too long with this, I forget what this is called. The timer thing with the sand. You're able to see when something is gone on for too long, and you're able to cut things out so that you can start over again. And this may be your face when you're like, okay, I'm done, stop testing me, like this is over with. But then after that, you're like, okay, let me get back on track, let me get back on my grind and do what I'm trying to do. So, what is this Devil card about? Four of Wands reversed. Three of Swords. And the Sun. So like I said, they're seeing that the Divine Feminine is realizing their worth. So especially if you've been in communication with your Divine Masculine, even if you haven't, but especially for those who have been in communication with their Divine Masculine and something has come up, maybe your Divine Masculine hasn't shed their ego to the point where they're able to, have honest conversations that you're wanting to have with them, or maybe they're coming to you in the same kind of low vibrational energy, just wanting the physical things, or just not owning up to what you need them to own up to, not coming with that honesty. It's like you are saying that I'm willing to let this go. I'm willing to let this die, temporary or permanent, because I'm not going to allow this kind of devil energy, this obsessive energy, this neediness energy to come over me to the point where I'm like saying yes to whatever you say. It's like you're acknowledging that. You're acknowledging that something isn't right, that something's causing pain, that something isn't for your highest good, that something isn't helping you get to a stable situation with your person, with your masculine. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment reversed. Remember, the other deck is the Judgment upright. So it's like, if before you haven't made those decisions in the past, they're seeing that now you are. Now you're able to let things go. And if and when this happens, they may not say, oh, I see now you've changed, or you used to let me do this before, but I feel like that's what they're thinking internally. This is what they're viewing you as someone who's not afraid to let things go. If it's not working, if it's not right, you'll let it go. You will release it from your life. You're not afraid of that happening anymore. Excuse me. So let's go on to the last card. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So the last card again was the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, the Seven of Wands. I wanted to say Seven of Pentacles for some reason. Seven of Wands. I feel like this is the people that Divine Masculine. Excuse me. Okay, that was 3. I think that should be it now. Seven of Wands. So the I feel like this is the Divine Masculine, and them still kind of thinking of their divine feminine despite the other people that are in their environment. So whether they're people who they are in a relationship with, people who have like negative things to say in whatever capacity in their life, or just people who are kind of like potentials, like dating potentials and stuff like that. They're drawing the comparison between those people, between those feminine energy people and their divine feminine. They're like, yeah, this person looks good, they look nice, but it's like, why is this not feeling the same? Like, this doesn't feel the same as when I'm with my person. I also feel like this is specifically like a call out to some divine masculine may feel like they don't like something with physical touch, because like these people are touching each other and he's not even really wanting to touch her. Like if you look at his hands, like he's like this, like he's not like, you know, caressing. His fingers are barely on there really. So I feel like he may be someone, or divine masculine may be someone who is not touchy-feely, who is not trying to have excess physical connection with other people. And so when they have that with other people, they're like, yeah, this feels weird, but I liked it when it was with my divine feminine. I'm wanting to be touching my divine feminine. Like their divine feminine may feel like, especially for this one, divine feminine, you may make your divine masculine just feel so comfortable, so at ease, like they don't need to do anything super extra to like the energy is already comfortable enough that it feels at home, that they're able to somehow relax with you, that they maybe want to cuddle with you, and they're not a cuddling person, they want PDA, and they typically do not want PDA. Eight of Cups. So yeah, divine masculine, they're seeing these differences and they're like, okay, yeah, I don't necessarily want to do this anymore. It's like, if I don't want to be touched, and especially not by this person, like I don't want to be around these people who are not making me feel at ease, not making me feel like I want to be with them, like I want to be comfortable with them, like I'm wanting to move on. And there we have the Three of Swords again. It's like, I want to move on. I want to be in kind of a different situation. So let's get some more information on this Eight of Cups. So all of those cards went out sideways. So I'm not sure if it should be reversed or not, but the cards were Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. So let's see if anything comes out again. What is this Eight of Cups about? Okay, Five of Swords, Six of Swords again. Like they're wanting to move on. And that's the progression of being like, yeah, I left someone behind and I have these other people around me and I don't feel that same at-home energy, that same relaxed vibe with them. I'm wanting to move on. And the Hangman reverse, they've realized, they've had this realization, they've had their epiphany to be like, okay, if there's only one person that I've ever been comfortable to have this kind of at-home, touchy, want to emotionally open up vibe with, then I need to get to that person. I don't want to be around these people who make me feel this anxiety. And I feel like some divine masculine with this, we also have like anxiety where they feel, even if they have lots of people around them, or even if they don't, it's like they still don't feel completely at ease with some of the people in their life. And I feel like that juxtaposition with their divine feminine is that their divine feminine makes them feel at ease, kind of calms them down, soothes them, makes them feel like at home and warm and cozy and like, oh, I can relax, oh, I can be myself type of thing. And they're wanting to get to that. They're wanting to move on from the situations that aren't making them feel that relaxation. They're seeing that it isn't helpful. And they want to move on because they've made this realization. And bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. And like I said, the Divine Feminine from my Friday reading was showing up as the Queen of Pentacles again after a long time. So I feel like, again, they're wanting to have that caring and nurturing energy back in their life, that energy that makes them feel just relaxed and at home. So I'm just going to use my Morgan Grill deck to see if there's anything else that we can find out on how the Divine Masculine is viewing their Divine Feminine right now. Anything else? I already saw the Six of Wands. Anything else on how the Divine Masculine is viewing their Divine Feminines? Okay. And there we have it. Six of Wands. They're feeling victorious. They're feeling like they want to have victory. Like they want to come to their Divine Feminine being like, hey, I've learned some lessons. Let me get you. Let me have success and victory with you. I'm ready for the wheel of fortune. I'm ready for everything to start changing. Yeah, I'm ready to have this commitment. You remember it was unstable before, and they've acknowledged that, you know, I see that my Divine Feminine isn't going to let me come in and out. My Divine Feminine isn't going to let me come any way except correct, and in my upstanding King of Swords energy, speaking my truth and being honest. That they've made, you know, a lot of big decisions. Divine Masculine seeing that, you know, I want this victory with my twin flame. I want to make this decision to come towards my Divine Feminine because I've been feeling unhappy. I've been feeling in my ego as well. But now my heart is basically saying it's time to go back. Time to cut out things. Time to get balance again, like I mentioned before. So traveling to their Divine Feminine, getting out of their own way, and being this King of Cups. Making the offer that they thought that, you know, maybe in the past they thought they couldn't make. Just stepping up and being that King of Cups. Even if they don't have everything figured out, having enough, you know, bravery to speak what you do know. Because you're going to figure out what you don't know along the way. That's what everyone's doing. That's life, right? So that's my reading for Divine Masculine, how they're seeing their Divine Feminine. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it resonates. I definitely mentioned some specific like subgroups of things going on for, you know, people who've maybe been in communication or specific things about the personality of the Divine Masculine. So let me know if it resonates. If you're interested in a reading, the link to my website's in the description below. And I will see you in my next reading.